So for this page I've cut a base sheet that's 4 3/4 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to stick that one down first. I've inked all the edges again, so let's just whiz some glue around here. And just flatten it out right to the edge so that the edge sticks and doesn't curl up. And I'm just going to stick it down like that. Make sure it's straight. And then onto that I've got a piece of black cardstock cut out with the ornate on the edge die, and I've just turned over where the die curves down. I've just scored the edges and turned them under so that that fits quite nicely onto that page and is the same length as the 4 3/4 base sheet. And my guillotine's going a bit funny now, so I've got just an acrylic nail file, and if I get any fuzzy edges I just smooth them down with that before sticking the pieces into the book. And then onto that I've cut a piece of red paper using the same die, and I've cut it slightly shorter at the bottom, 1/4 of an inch, and 1/4 of an inch in either side, just so that I get that black border. So I'm going to stick that down first onto the card before sticking them both onto the book, and that's going to form a pocket for the text to go in. So again, let's just smooth that down. Very sticky. Well, it will be, it's glue. So that's just going to sit on there like that. And then I'm going to put glue on the 2 tabs at the back and along the bottom of the cardstock. All along there. Smooth that down, and then smooth down those tabs as well. And then I'm going to put that over the base sheet of paper and just line up those 2 edges so that they meet. And then I'm just going to hold it down for a couple of seconds just so that the glue starts to take. And there's our pocket. And then the tags I've got for the pocket, again I've used just a piece of black cardstock, one of the cutouts, the Olde Curiosity Shoppe cutout from the paper, one of the small tabs from the Tiny Tabs and Tags die, and I've left it plain on the back for a photo, so that one's going to slot in. They all have to sort of go sideways because I can't have too much sticking out over the top of the book, otherwise it won't fit into the box. And then another little tag just from the word plate with the stripy back, that one to go in, and then one with one of the bottles on, and I've cut an eyelet, punched a hole and cut 2 eyelets out for that, and then just put a journaling spot on the back of that one as well, so they fit in there. And then on the front I've got one of the eyes cutouts and a black mount for that to sit on out of cardstock. So I'm just going to stick the eye to the cardstock. Just like that. That's going to sit on there like that. And then I've cut out the word create and covered the letters with glossy accents. Just let them dry so that they've got a bit of sparkle. Again, I've inked. Have I inked? No, I haven't inked the edges, so let's just go around and ink all of the edges. Again, that's with the black soot ink. And these two are going to just sit on here. How did I do it? I think like that. So let's just stick them down. So that one just went across the pocket like that. And then the eye fitted over the top. Just like that. And then at the bottom I've cut one of the butterflies out. There's a lot of cutting out of butterflies going on in this little book. And on the green splodges on the wings I've put some lime green stickles just to give a bit of sparkle. And again I've used the black diamond stickles just to emphasise the body in the middle. I've inked it all the way around the edges and I'm just going to stick it down there at the bottom. So a bit of glue in the middle and just either side of their body, butterfly body. Shall I put it there? Shall I put it there? Wherever it sits, it's got to be, yeah, I'm going to put it there. So just press them down. And again, the wings can stick up. They will get flattened in the book, but they can be lifted up. And that was that little page finished. So moving on to the next one. I tried really, really hard to finish this book without putting any pigs in it. The pigs are probably my favourite, as I'm sure they are everybody's favourite paper in this collection. However, I haven't managed it, and this page is going to have pigs on it. So I've cut a piece of blue paper that I'm going to attach a belly band to, and this is just a piece of cardstock, again cut about an inch wider than this paper that I think I said was 3¼ inches. Let me just, yeah, 3¼ inches. So the belly band I've cut at 4¼ inches, and then there's room to fold it over and attach it to the back of the paper. I've done some fussy cutting of the leaves out of one of the 12 by 12 papers. I think there's 3 swirls there that I've stuck down. I've inked the edges as well. So let me just stick this belly band down. Just a bit of glue under both of those edges. And turn it over and make sure that it's straight before it sticks. Which I think it is. I don't know. Should move it slightly. And then that's going to stick to the page like that. So let's do that next. I always put some glue in the middle just to hold the paper down on the page. So I do find that if you don't do that, it has a tendency to bubble up. Okay, that one's going to go on like that. Again, I'm just going to hold it down. I'll certainly hold the belly band down so that that starts to stick firmly. It doesn't take long, this glue does dry quite quickly. And then onto that I cut one of the blue butterflies out, and on the wingtips and the point. So let me show you the bits that I've cut out for this. Two of the penny farthing strips, border strips, the postcard, and then I've cut one of the word sticks out, and two of the butterflies, and they were from the green element, or green backed element. There was 3 butterflies on it. I've cut 2 out, and then I've cut a photo mat out that I've put one of the butterflies on with its green background, and just a word, and then a tab at the top, and then inked the edge. And before I put the page together, I want this tag to just slot in here. So I'm going to put one of the slits in with my silent setter. Is it going to work? So what I'm going to do, I want it to sit at an angle. And where do I want it to sit? Probably across there, across there, across there, I don't know. Okay, it's going to go here. So I'm going to just make a hole either side, and then one just over here. So I know that will slide in, and then with my really sharp knife that I've put away, where's it gone? Right, here it is. I'm going to use the steel edge of my ruler and just cut between those 2 holes. So one cut just above centre and one cut just below centre, and that cuts out about a 1/16 of an inch hole. And then I'm just going to ink that, because you know how obsessed I am with inking the edges. It's not easy. Just catch it and ink it so that that emphasises the split or slit. Just put a bit more on there, like that. And then let's take the tag, and the tag slides in like that. So now we can put the page together. So first of all, I'm going to put the borders on, and I'm going to put those at the bottom. I'm just going to cut the edge and just round that off, just freehand, as it's too small to fit in the crocodile. So I'm going to ink that one on. What am I saying? Stick that one on. It's because we're on the last page and I've lost the plot. And just slide it up along that bottom edge. And then I'm going to do the same with the one that sits at the top. So again, I'm just going to round the edge and ink it. Put a bit of glue on. I didn't smooth the last one down. That was okay. And stick that one down. And just slide it to where I want it to be. Just press it down there. And then over that at an angle, covering up the hole that's got the ribbon pushed through it and the unpainted chipboard behind. She says, oh no, what have I done? I've forgotten. Before I do that, because the chipboard hasn't been painted in the middle, and I don't want to be able to see it, the bare chipboard, through the hole here, I'm just going to put a black backing around the hole. So I've just got a piece of card, and I'm going to, well, I've put glue around the top and the two sides of that, and then let's make sure I do it the right way. So I'm going to just stick that over the slot, but it isn't stuck at the bottom. So when that slides in, it doesn't get caught. And now we can put this onto the book. So I'm going to glue all the way around the edges. So I've stuck the postcard down on the three sides, and I'm going to just slot that little tag in there, and then this one just slides underneath there like that. So there it is. Let me just do it up if I can. I'm never very good at tying bows on the camera, and it always looks really awkward. And then just on the back I covered the bird and the sign he's holding with glossy accents, just to shine it up a little bit. And then on the front I've written over the Olde Curiosity Shoppe words with glossy accents, and coloured in two of the diamonds here, you can just see them, and then just outline the 5 here as well, just to shine them up a little bit. And that